The Chinese Mayor, Chinese director Zhou Hao's second Golden Horse award-winning documentary film, is an observational mode documentary about Geng Yanbo, previous mayor of Datong City in Shanxi province. During his term between 2008 to 2013 as Datong's mayor, Geng was pushing forward a project for the urbanization of Datong. Used to be rich in coal, Datong was facing depletion in resources and severe environmental damage. Therefore, Geng decided to demolish all the illegal private single houses, renovate roads, repair and rebuild ancient city walls with an ambition to transform Datong from an industrial city into a cultural one. More than 500,000 citizens were forced to relocate, despite some of the relocation apartments were still under construction, and there is no compensation for them. However, he also showed compassion for the people and determination to be a mayor that could contribute to the city's development. In our video essay, we will analyze how the director presents Mayor Geng, a controversial character, through editing.
不是创业者的路途路远，创业让的地方难办，这个看那看呗。但是这个穷人是外地的穷人能够流浪在这地方能生存。
First, the director presented the interactions between the mayor and different people to show multiple sides of his characteristics. When facing the citizens, he is both an iron-fisted rule follower and a considerate humanitarian. He rejected the woman's request for compensation for her illegal self-built houses and the patient's demand for compensated houses in specific locations.
可能花钱买是买的，这经济生意要做，或者叫产学不完的话，你不可能在市场交易，你现在你能买了。
But at the same time, he signed documents to help rural children attending schools in the urban areas.
哎呀，这看你赚了吗？我那洗钱这。
Facing the old lady waiting at the gate of his residence, he promised to look into her case and help her for the first time. But after knowing her real purpose was getting an extra house, Mayor Geng became a tough ruler and refused her request when she came again and pledged for his help again. Apart from physical interactions, the director also uses editing techniques to shift the scene from citizens facing the camera, criticizing demolition and reconstruction, to the mayor's narration and answers at the table, which creates a sense that the mayor was responding to their complaints.
我觉得那时候，我现在就想起来，就是我们这个城墙，我就想起来，是咱们还是有的城秦始皇修长城。
能想到旧大同，我们也是单打一的，我是文化派转型路特色城三位一体的。但大同的红，它这个有将来它的文化产业要站起来。
The dislocation of time and space adds up to the tension between the mayor and people with opposite opinions. Despite the negative impacts of demolition and reconstruction and continuous objections from citizens,
我家还有个老人80亲，都死给你们，让你们这些贪污有钱人活着，我们不活了。国家 590号令规定呢，就是2011年就是国务院的590号令，国有土地上征收与补偿条例上规定，应该先安置后拆迁。第27条就明确规定先安置后拆迁。可是呢，市政府却要求人们腾空房去排号，然后再谈补偿。补偿协议什么时候定？你等着吧。
At the end of the film, when faced with the mayor's reassignment, there were still citizens spontaneously petitioning and took to the streets to bid farewell. All these contrasts and conflicts add together, showing the sophistication of Mayor Geng. When facing colleagues, as a leader, Geng is tough but respected. The film highlights several scenes in which he lectures his subordinates, such as threatening them in meetings. His unkind side was presented through his facial expression and narration. But at the end of the film, the scenes of his colleagues praising him in front of the camera and the farewell party once again reversed the negative and tough image depicted previously and creates a turning point.
昨天我在那儿等着他，想多跟他待一会儿。你还有事儿呢？我说我啥事儿没有，多跟你待这阵儿。这越是干的人越倒霉，这不是？
What's more, the conflict with his wife showed his hardworking and sense of responsibility to serve the people indirectly. The film selects several complaints from his wife for not caring about his health, which indicates that he spent too much time working.
10点就回家了。
胡说八道了吧你？昨天晚上你几点回家的
？10点了就回去。
天天这样，你不要让人活了哈。
At the same time, Geng smiles when talking about the bottle of tea his wife prepared for him before the travel, making him a kind husband who appreciates her wife's care. Second, the director puts the mayor's resolution and expectation for his project together with the city's devastated city view because of demolition to create strong conflicts. The video opens with Geng Yanbo on his way to the 8 o'clock meeting.
5了，8点钟是开的。
Then the scene turned to the demolition site next to the school, where excavators were working and dust filled the air. The director explained through subtitles that the reason why the mayor wanted to reform was that Datong was one of the most polluted cities in China because of coal mining. And here, the city view was edited together with the mayor's strong request to speed up the demolition process again.
7天没周嘛，这原来不是1周，现在1周也超时了，能不能拆下来？
The tour guide here explains to everyone the prospects of the city's future development, and then a stray dog showed up on the screen, seems to be a witness of the devastated landscape of Datong City due to demolition, creating a strong sense of contradiction. Here, the image of Datong's drainage system collapsed on a rainy day is closely followed by the footage of the mayor going to the construction site to ask the developer to change the use of wider sewer pipes.
你现在那个能不能细面再分流一下，做个维度达到。
The mess in the city contracted with the image of the mayor, focusing on details to build up the future. The contradiction between the fast pace of the mayor's work and the actual slow progress in bringing benefits to the city add up to the controversy to the mayor's project and his characteristics. Last but not least, the director presents only footage showing the mayor working to show his image as a diligent mayor. In the film, the mayor appeared in conference offices, demolition sites, and the gate of his home, where he was surrounded by people asking for solutions to their problems. The film repeatedly presents this scene through editing, and the car becomes a connection point. The mayor has been traveling to different destinations to solve problems in the car, being part of the city view.
北纬的东西特别关注一下，因为北纬的东西少啊，这不如果读成也知道是别那么走了。
In the final scene, besides the New Year's fireworks and the reunion dinner, he fell asleep with tears in the car and said goodbye to the city. This selection and presentation of footage, as well as the absence of footage about his daily life outside of work, successfully portray a positive image of him who is committed to the reform and fully devote himself into the city's urbanization. The filming of the documentary was suddenly stopped because of Geng's unexpected transfer to another city.
人生就是这么一个，这过程挺大的，眼门流水的快。那选择在一个地方。
After the film was released, director Zhou Hao once refused to take part in the film festival campaign. At the same time, the film was also banned in China and could not be screened. People also held polarizing opinions to the mayor after watching. Some said he did bad things with good intentions and brought difficulties to the citizens, while others said that the reforms were effective in hindsight. But no matter what, through the documentation of Mayor Geng and other people involved in the reform, the film allows the world to take a glimpse at the Chinese bureaucracy system and the confrontation and balance in the progress of the society.